Hey guys, this is Brick and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. In the last episode, we cleared everything up to and including the Firelink Shrine. In this episode, we're going to travel to the High Wall of Lothric, using this coiled sword that I accidentally put into the bonfire while not recording. Ignore that. Go ahead and come up here and press A to put in the coiled sword and activate the bonfire. Once you've done that, you can speak to the Firekeeper.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
And she'll say something completely different that I can't hear anymore because I accidentally forgot to record. You know what? It's fine. It's not a huge deal. She tells you to use the bonfire to travel to Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge. We're here to hunt down some Lords of Cinder and return them to their thrones because they abandoned them like little baby sissy boys. Now that we're actually recording, I feel better. I almost rage quit the entire series right then. That would have been sad. So, we arrive here in this room, and there's actually what looks just like the thing we just lit and the coiled sword. I think it's here to denotate that this is the entry that the Firelink Shrine gives you. Could also be a Lord Vessel or whatever, but who knows, right? Who knows what's going on? Nothing's ever confirmed in Dark Souls, it's only guessed at. Welcome to the High Wall of Lothric. Surely the most impressive starting zone in any of the Souls games. Absolutely. It's just beautiful. It's tall. We're clearly very high up. Go ahead and mosey on down here. And you can see these absolutely horrifying tree people things. God knows what those are. Light up this bonfire. Take off the chainmail helmet because you looked like I look like a dork without it too. Whatever. It's better than having it, right? It looked just goofy. We need to get ourselves some proper armor. We will hopefully soon. And we're going to go ahead and take a right. The correct way to make any sort of progress is that way, but naturally that means we're going to go this way. Now hop right over here. Kill this dude before he causes you any mischief. And grab his deserter trousers and standard bolts. Thanks, man. Those are some good drops. Now there are a couple dogs down there. One of them's doing little spinny breakdance moves for no reason. And then you can see some various crazy undead just, I don't know, worshipping the trees. Let's go ahead and stomp the hell out of that thing. Worth it, worth the small price of health to do that sweet move. And here comes a puppy. Get out of here, dog. It feels so much worse killing the dogs with the club. I feel like a monster. It was better with a sword for some reason. Alright, now right here we have kind of a bigger dude. He's got a halberd, some pretty good reach, and a fair health pool. So go ahead and hit him a few times and get your distance, get your stamina back. Don't get hit twice and die like a fucking amateur! Anyway, yeah, don't get hit. Just roll around him and backstab him and then crush his little face. And war cry! And then you just smack the shit out of him! And then he's dead. See, it wasn't that easy. Now this dude might get curious, like, hey, what's going on there, Bill? And then he notices that Bill is, like, way dead. So now you have to deal with him, too. Can't let anybody witness your absolute, literal murder. Even though these guys don't actually die. They're all undead, which means they don't ever really die. Because, you know, that's the universe. It strikes me that I forgot to level up, which is pretty damn important considering I have almost 6,000 souls. But you know what? F it. Who cares? I'm deprived. I'm soul level 1. I don't care. Okay. Ow. I'm trying to talk. Do you mind? So up here is a new threat. Something unique. And I'm going to rush in there and I'm going to deal with it before it gets bad. Because when it gets bad, it's not fun at all. So, just watch what I do and then do it yourself. This guy right here, kill him immediately. Don't question it. Just do it. If you have already not done that, then you understand the consequences of not killing him immediately. So yeah, just do it. Just trust me, it's fine. Grab yourself a longbow and some standard arrows, which is actually very nice to have. Nice, my dexterity is too low. Alright, well I won't be using that very often. Yeah, go ahead and go up there, grab that longbow. Bows help a lot. And you can use it in some interesting ways in this upcoming area, if you're so inclined. I will not be. Come down here, beat this guy to death so you can pick up your item and peace. Jesus, I didn't realize I had a lisp. And come over here, Click on this door. Does not open from this side. Welcome to the most common phrase of Dark Souls 3. You're going to get a lot of that. There's going to be like a billion doors that don't open from this side. No joke. It's kind of ridiculous how many of those there are. Anyway, I'm going to go level up really fast so I stop being such a freaking douche. So I'll be back. Alright, so because the Deprive starts at level 1, I'm able to get a fair amount of level ups out of this. I'm going to bring up both my Strength and Dex, and also a little bit of Endurance, just because then Strength and Dex are even numbers together and it makes me feel better. I changed my mind. I want Luck, because I like drop rate, because I like drops, because I like to collect everything in the game. Because I am insane. Anyway, see you back at the wall. Okay, so now that we're back at the wall, we're going to go ahead and head past the bonfire, down the correct way. The other way is technically correct too, but in a whole different way. Murder this dude. Ignore the praying guys, but run up here and kill. These lantern guys are high priority targets. And there's a very good reason for it. After they're done doing their screech, which is basically a warning to everyone around them, you're going to get swarmed. It basically wakes up enemies who are kind of passive and makes them attack you. So, if you need some free souls, go ahead and, you know, go around just slaughtering people who are just insane and praying to trees that are made of other people. Look, it's weird. It's Dark Souls. You don't have to think about it too hard. Now, here's something that I didn't notice last time because I'm a doofus. There's a little staircase up here. I think there's items. Oh, see? Lantern guy. Focus him down. Don't let him finish that scream. Otherwise, things will become more problematic for you than they needed to be. Like this guy. This guy would have attacked me. But now he's just sitting there waiting for me to kill him. That was nice. Now he had a long sword, and we're going to switch because weapon variety is good for us. I like to show off different things. I'm going to be doing my best to changing my build as much as I can during the course of this playthrough. I want to make things as interesting as possible. There is an NPC. That was a weird jump, by the way. There's an NPC that will actually let me completely reroll stats 5 times over the course of a playthrough, so I might be able to get really nuts with my different builds. I'm using a shield for some reason, which is just very unlikely. I'm going to put that right back on my back. Kill this guy because I have a feeling he's going to try and wake up and murder me, as usual. Everyone does. This guy says try rolling, just to break some boxes. I appreciate the advice. And right here we get a pair of binoculars, in case we want to look closely at something, I guess. Now, if we go around the Dargan, or it's a Wyvern, I think, and we drop down here, we can get ourselves a little item right here. Gold pine resin. Anybody from Dark Souls 1 knows what that is. Kill this guy who would have woken up if we hadn't killed the lantern guy. Realize where we are, just to make sure that you all have your bearings. And come on over here. Charge up an R2 attack. You can actually do that. Another nice little thing they brought over from Bloodborne. You can charge up your R2 attacks. They do some pretty heavy damage when fully charged. I wouldn't recommend doing what I just did because he always swings at the boxes right away. So it's a very avoidable attack that I just decided to jump into because I'm a masochist. That way is blocked off by some rubble, so obviously we are not going there. Slide on down. Boom. If you'll notice, your face actually gets pretty covered in ash and disgusting as you progress and murder things. I'm not a huge fan of the effect. I think it looks really ugly, especially when it gets full. Honestly, it looks like I'm being racist and wearing blackface at most of the time. Nice swing, dude. No depth perception when you're undead? Is that the issue? Ooh, right in his upper butt. Oh, whoop. Okay, so before we go down, we're going to walk up here and get greeted by something very Dark Souls. Go ahead and back up. Let him do his toasty thing. And then, do yourself a favor. Walk this way. Wait till you hear the sound, the roar, and then back up. And look at all the work you don't have to do now. Slay this dude. And we're actually going to take the upper path, which sounds like suicide. Because it is. Or it very well can be. That should have killed me, but it super didn't, because, you know, video games. Okay, you need to stop roaring. I need to step back a bit. Okay, we got a moment. He's breathing. All right. Hype yourself up. Get ready. Is he about to... Are you about to... What the hell? No, you just... Okay, I'm gonna go then. If you're just gonna... Here, I'll take that. I'll take that. Ooh, a club. I have one of those. Ah! Dive in here. Safety. Now, there's a couple items out there, and I'm gonna retrieve them. It's just gonna... Maybe not. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll just wait a moment. Here, let's step inside. You chill? We cool? Okay. Run out, run out, run, 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 run. Grab the item, grab the item, run, 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 run. Embers are always worth it. Oh, he's doing his roar thing. That would have been a perfect time for me to go get that far item. The far item's good, too. Should I wait for him to do that again? Yeah. Nope. That's a fire roar. God, I'm antsy. This thing will just, it'll eviscerate you if you get hit by the fire. You won't survive. So, I'm being careful for an important reason. You know, living. You good, man? That's my cue. I don't think it was. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Grab the item. Block it! Oh, toasty. I'm gonna die from the fall! Oh. Okay. Glug. Holy crap. Let's go over here really... I'm scared of him, man. I don't want to die. Look, see, if I'd gone that way, that would have been me over there. Getting roasted. It just requires good timing, and you have to let him... It's a lot easier if you just let him chill out for a moment in between fire breaths. Can you not? Clearly, I'm nowhere near that. You're wasting everyone's time. You're wasting my time, the viewer's time, your time. Time's time. Okay, there he's doing his roar thing. That's a very open spot for you to run through. I'm a die now. I blocked it. I blocked it. Shields are so good. Okay. Now, if we come up here, we're going to fight a Lothric Knight, which, I'll be honest, I'm like brain dead bad at fighting. Oh, this is how I die? This is how I die. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to go that way yet because there's an item that we can get up here that I would like to retrieve, and it also, both ways will lead you directly over there to the knight, so. Okay. We're just going to do this then. Do I have any other healing, any alternate healing sources? Negative. Alright, we're just gonna press on. 1,800 souls isn't too much. I won't be heartbroken if I lose them. Alright, Mr. Dragon, you just let me by. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Now, we will drop on down here, down these stairs, drop down the stairs. Don't actually do that. Don't drop babies downstairs either. And when we get to the bottom, critical foe ahead. Misfortune ahead. They had the audacity to make the first treasure chest in the game a mimic. How messed up is that? Okay, so if you want to tell it's a mimic without hitting it, which you can just hit it, but maybe you don't want to fight it yet, look for the chain. Is it pointing towards you like this? It's a mimic. If it's pointing away, you're chill. Now hit it with something as hard as you can as it gets up. Because mimics hurt. They hurt, and these ones have quite a bit of health for the start. Don't let this hit you. That will just instantly kill you. There's no hope. Get kicked in the head and die. That's important. Now, it's almost a positive thing that I died because I needed to be embered anyway. There are some items in this game that you can only get by being invaded by NPCs, and these NPCs will only invade you if you are embered. So, staying embered all the time is going to be something I'm going to be trying to do. It does open me up to enemy, like, player invasions, so, you know, there might be some good comedy in that. But it also gives me a bigger health bar, which, Jesus Christ, that roundhouse kick. Don't get hit by that. Yeah, this mimic hits very hard. They all do, but, I mean, because we're so early, this one's going to hit especially hard. Alright, stagger him a bit right before he was about to try and grab me, which is really fortuitous, because... yeah, I don't know how much health you have to survive a mimic grab, but it's more than I will ever have on a character. Do not get hit by that move. Either time it really well with the roll like I just did, or just move back. That is one thing that's nice about this game, about Dark Souls. It's like all this, you know, you're just one man against like gods. How can you do this? And unstoppable odds, and yet your role turns you into just an invisible, impossible, invincible creature. Now this right here is a battle axe that's been enchanted with the Deep enchantment. This thing is killer this early, so I highly recommend getting it and switching to it. It will help your journey considerably. Now we come up here and open this up, and we're gonna want to check our flanks. Kill this guy. Yeah, see, that's good damage. It attacks fast. You get hit, and it's you know, great. Now here's the Lothric Knight I was talking about. These dudes are not a joke. I feel like they're almost a little overtuned. Like, in terms of their combo potential, for this early in the game, I feel like they're really overtuned. And I never kick them, because every time I try and kick their shield, they just decide to stop blocking and destroy me. But that guy went really smoothly, actually. I'm sure if it's your first time, won't go that smoothly for you, and that's okay. Kill that dude. Look down here and see that this is just the end of the little walkway that the dragon keeps breathing down and destroying. Hey, dragon. You can shoot him with a whole bunch of arrows, and I mean a lot, and he will fly away. You can't actually kill him. Okay, bye. But I believe you get a large Titanite shard out of the deal, which you don't really need yet. And it's honestly, it's a lot of arrows, unless you have a you know, a good bow and some good dexterity. Now let's go on this way. Quickly grab this item off of this beam. Some fire bombs. There is a very good use for fire bombs that I will show you guys. And let's go this way really quick. This is the important way. Up here, and boom. So soon we already have a bonfire. This game is generous, even more so than Dark Souls 2 maybe, in terms of just showering you with bonfires. Here's Polly. Hey Polly, you look nice. I hope I get some armor that isn't chainmail, because it makes me look kind of chubby. I don't like it. I don't look good in chainmail. Let the Lothric Knight walk out before you go into this room too quickly, otherwise you'll aggro him, and there's no need to fight him again. Although I'm going to, because I would like a piece of his set, if he doesn't mind. I got the rusted gold coins as my starting item. They give you some slightly better drop rates for items, so I'm going to see if I can't get something out of this guy. His sword is the one I actually used on my first playthrough. It carried me for a very long time. Wow, that was bad. Oh, the spin around backstab. You can always... That's still very viable from older Dark Souls games if you want to try it. Ah, damn, nothing. That's alright. I'm not going to fish for it. There's still a couple of them up ahead. Maybe I'll get lucky. I think their armor set looks fantastic, so if you want to look like them, you just keep killing a whole bunch of them. Okay, Mr. Thief, just chopped away all of my health. I don't recommend letting you just sitting there and getting destroyed. That is not something that I encourage. Jesus. I got stomped. I deserve that. Got a raw gem out of that guy. That's pretty cool. That can be used to enchant your weapon with the raw attribute, which will make it so it doesn't scale with your skill attributes anymore. It doesn't scale with your level or anything, but it will have much higher base damage. Come down here and see this guy just lazing about. Boom! Get stomped with that axe. Oh, nice try. That's pretty cool. I've never used an axe like this. Halberd. Nice. Very cool. Good drop. I've never used an axe in this way. Now over here is a room that we're not going to be able to open for a little while, and down there's a pretty formidable foe anyway that I don't think we could fight. This room is a trap. All of these barrels that you see with the little... These particular kinds of barrels are explosive, so run through... wait. Isn't there supposed to be a dude here? There's a dude here on my test runs! That's bizarre. There's supposed to be a guy there with fire bombs that tries to blow up the room. Anyway, throwing knives, yeah. Come on in here, turn left, bust that dude up. Is the where? Hello? Damn it, I don't know where he is. Get the mail breaker from right there, which is kind of a an interesting weapon. I haven't. It's a small. It's a dagger. It's a small dagger, but it's very good at punching through armor. It's pretty nice looking, and I believe it has the quick step skill. No, it doesn't. Shield splitter has the unique one. Okay. Well, we're gonna need a quick step weapon anyway. We can just buy a dagger from the shield maiden, shrine handmaid. Come on down here. Check these sides just to make sure there's nothing here. And in here is someone we cannot yet reach, but we'll be back here soon. So I wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of the exact position. I'm gonna cut to it later, so I don't wanna show the whole walk again. Now we can walk on back, get more confused about where the firebomber guy is. Maybe I'm just really high, and I just thought there was someone there, and there never was? No, that's not the case. That's not the case. Anyway, we go out this door. This is the actual progress. And run on over here. See these little hands? Punish them. And then up here comes his buddy, who we're going to also just absolutely eviscerate. Grab his iron round shield. I'm getting good drops, and my coin even expired. Kill those two for shits and gigs. Finger, butthole. Okay, funny. Anyway, it's an old joke. I'm gonna come down here really quick and equip these fire bombs. There's a very good use for him with one of these upcoming enemies. One of the guys on this roof will turn into the same creature that I was avoiding with the guy that I killed very early in the episode. And I'm going to let him do it so I can show how weak these creatures are to fire. Come up here. It's this one right here in the center. He's going to go nuts and turn into something very similar to Iodex Gundyr. He's going to kill all of his friends. We're going to hit him with a firebomb. And it's going to make him freak out. They really do not like these things. But fighting these is not fun, so I definitely just recommend running forward and killing them like I did with the other guy. Because they have health for days. I can't ever figure out their attack patterns. And it's just terrible. So do yourself a favor, kill it every time if you can. But I think if you let this one grow, it drops you an Ember and a Titanite Shard, so it's definitely worth it. I actually don't know if that's the case with the other one as well. Maybe there are rewards. But up here, you can see that little guy right there. Praise the lizard indeed. They made it so it can't run off this cliff, which was incredibly nice, because that would be a very typical crystal lizard thing to do. Kill it and get yourself a raw gem, just like the one we got luckily earlier. Grab a large soul of a deserted corpse. I haven't really talked about what those are. They're basically items that you can spend to get souls. They're essentially banked souls. They're ones that you won't lose if you die. So I don't spend them until you're ready to spend the souls they give. Now before we fight that guy, we'll take a quick left here, grab some black fire bombs, which are stronger. Haha, fatty. Laugh at the fatty. Come over here, kill this crossbow, run back, because there's another one. And if you actually look closely, you can see not one but two pairs of hands near that little crossbow guy. So just run past him, knock that dude off, kill the crossbow guy, and then you can deal with this guy no problem. Oh, whoop-oof. Jump attacks do a lot of damage. I don't know if that's really warrants explanation, but they do. So we killed those guys. Let's come on back this way and go in here. Now keep right a little bit so you don't aggro anybody in there. As we walk forward, we get another Lothric Knight, this time with a great shield and a spear. These ones are a little different to fight. They slap you with their great shield. Both of the Lothric Knights types actually slap you with their shields like that. So spinning, they've done a lot in this game to make sure that just spinning around enemies isn't nearly as effective, because a lot of enemies have abilities to smack you. However, he failed, and I backstabbed him, and now he's dead. Grab a soul of a deserted corpse, and let's go this way really quick. Say hello? Hello? None of that. Ow. None of that lantern shit. Kill this guy. We're getting low on Estus, but I mean, that's to be expected when you're just running the whole thing like this. This guy would have gotten up had lantern guy screamed. In one of those pots was a body with some undead hunter charms. Now, those are the Lloyd's talismans from the old Dark Souls games. If you throw one of those at the Mimic, you can grab its treasure without fighting it. So, if you're having a hard time killing the Mimic, just use one of those charms. Can you not? I didn't realize there were two guys in here, and now I'm suffering. Come on down. Why am I still on the ground? Oh my god, he really He really did a number on me with that throwing knife. Let's take a quick drink. Ah, it's in my arm. Get it out. Doctor. Ow. Is this normal? Oh, jeez. Ow, that looks like it hurts. I'm just running along. Nothing's wrong. Grab a Titanite shard. Roll through some shit. Man, can you imagine if furniture was this breakable? IKEAs would just be raking in the money all the time. Anyway, take a left. Look at all this broken furniture. Jeez. We're a one-man wrecking crew. Now be wary of left. He's got a point. Thanks, man. Orange notes can be quite helpful. Grab a broadsword, which is just a slightly wider longsword, basically. A little shorter as well. You lose some reach. Come out here. Think about dropping down. And then remember that there's another treasure in here somewhere, but you can't quite figure out where it is, but you're gonna figure it out later. Right. This way. Before you go in there, if you roll this way, you can punch a hole in all that debris. You can also chop it down, but where's the fun in that? Come on around here. Grab some green blossom, and then roll forward and drop down onto this platform to grab this treasure chest. Now, see the chain? It's different, so we're safe. Astora straight sword. If you want to hit it still, be my guest. Now, this sword's a little different, I believe. It actually has a faith requirement even. You have to have 12 faith to use it as effectively as possible. Now, I don't actually recommend dropping down to this platform before clearing the room below you, because this is kind of hard to deal with. There are 3 of these big guys on this bottom floor, along with at least 1 dog. I think there's 2, but the second one doesn't aggro nearly as quickly. Anyway, I'm going to try and kill the dog and then make a run for it. Yep, we're going to go ahead and do that. Run back up the stairs. And that's the drop, the staircase we almost went down. And now we can try and deal with these guys one at a time. I think only one of them tends to follow you up here, so that helps a lot. Take him down. This guy's just slow, old man. We'll let them kind of follow us up here. We'll travel forward. Health is still very low at this point, mind you. Treasure chest, it's safe. Grab a Silver Eagle Kite Shield. That is definitely better than what I have. I think it has 100% physical damage reduction, so you should definitely use that if you're using shields. Which I guess I currently sort of am. I'm not really using it so much as just putting it on my back, but it looks nice, you know? It offers no protection on the back. That'd be kind of cool, but it doesn't. So, we've got a couple more of these big guys to deal with, and I saw one of the little ones scampering, but I've lost track of him. Maybe he went wherever the black fire bomber guy went. Go in here, grab a Titanite shard, continue to wander the room, break their nice table. Hey, big guy. Stab this dude in the back, because he's just not paying attention. Punish that. Pay attention, this is your job. Break some more shit. Make fun of the fatty who's looking at you angrily because you made fun of him. Dropping down here will get you killed. Not killed, but, you know, you'll have to fight fatty. And you've been making fun of him this whole time, so he's pretty ornery. Grab this Estus Shard. That is your lifeblood. That is important. That is a new Estus Flask that you can bring back to Andre and turn into beautiful, beautiful health. Peek this corner. See, there's a dog down there along with this patrolling halberd guy, so we're going to lure the halberd guy out alone. And nearly get hit while we're finagling with our items. Whap! Whap! Oh, see? There's that hyper armor. He got a hit off. There we go. Still don't have any Estus. There is an interesting thing where occasionally, after killing enough enemies, and I believe covering yourself in that ash, you'll get another Estus Flask. It'll just give it to you after you kill an enemy. I'm hoping that happens. Right there is the cell key. That is used to release that guy I was talking about earlier. I almost didn't make it through the word release. That was hard for me. Anyway, we're going to head back up and take the other route down. I'm trying to show you every route possible to do everything, so there's no mystery with the exploration here. I'm hoping that this guide can be useful for new players who are struggling and veterans who want to see everything. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm showing everything. which is a bit of a task. I hope I don't mess up too much. Hey, dead body, could you not flop? I don't appreciate that. It freaks me out. Now let's slide on down here. We see one enemy, but there's actually two. You can see his hand. Kill him. Kill him. And still no Estus, huh? Okay, well, we're gonna go fight Fatty. He's not too bad, really. He's pretty slow, kind of predictable, but he does have a couple of moves that can surprise. But you can still backstab him right in the booty. And I'm doing so because I'm low. I would fight him more honorably if I wasn't so low. Didn't drop me any of his gear because he's greedy and really just like selfish. But that's fine. Grab a couple of embers from down here, which is just glorious. Slap this dude. Oh, he's not dead. Grab a Rapier, which is just one of the best classes of items in terms of sweet, sweet style. I'm not actually sure how good they are in this game. I know that they were never super good, especially for PvP, just because of the nature of thrusting weapons. Take a right, kill this dude. That sign that said "Beware sniper," you scared me, was a good warning. And kill this guy. Now you can wander out there. Don't. Not yet. Take a right up this way. Swing around here and grab an item. You can actually just grab another item right here with a jump. Ring of Sacrifice. Those are pretty damn valuable. If you ever hit the point where you feel like you're carrying a very valuable amount of souls, drop down a Ring of Sacrifice. It will make it so the next time you die, you don't leave a bloodstain, and you keep your stuff. It's very nice. Now this is actually a bit of it's an ambush. If you pull this guy away, it certainly helps, but there are 4 enemies in that corner, hanging onto the ledges. Give them a little... Tell them what they're doing isn't okay, although their upper bodies are pretty strong to hang on like that. It looks like fingertips. Pretty good. Anyway, come on in here. This is really fun. Just thought you'd want to be aware of that. And step on this. Cue the elevator music. Man, look at that ash. Look at that black face. It just doesn't feel right, you know? Come over here, grab some throwing knives. Open this door, and wouldn't you know it, we're back here. Where's here, you might ask? Well, it's kind of unrecognizable right now. Give me a moment. Whap. Hey, yep. Give him a good spanking. And we're just gonna book it around this corner. Where are we? You know where we are. I know where we are. We're at the first bonfire. Look at that shortcut we just opened. All that place we had to go into the left, no longer a problem. Don't have to do it. Holy hell, there are a lot of people playing online right now. This warms my little heart. Okay, I'm gonna go open up the cell that we saw earlier. I'll see you there. Ha! See? There's a firebomber in here. I'm not crazy. I don't know where the hell he was last time. Ha! Proof. Proof of my sanity. Thank goodness. Alright, so we come back down here. Open the cell door using the cell key. And say hello to Greirat.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh?
Always say yes. Be a good man.
Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Greirat of the undead settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
He gives you the blue Tearstone ring, which is, honestly, it's pretty shit. But, you know, it's a gift, man. It's nice, and it's not for you. We have to go find Loretta and give it to Loretta, who's in an old undead settlement below. We'll get there pretty soon. That's actually next episode material, you know what I mean? Alright, so I'm going to go back to the first bonfire and take the shortcut down, and I will see you there. Now, as a rule, whenever taking any of these shortcuts, I always send them back up, just to save you some time. Don't fall in the hole. It's very deep and leads to literally nowhere. I'm sure there's a reason they made it that deep. Anyway, you're going to have to fight these guys every time you come out. Just for I mean, you can probably just run past. But, you know, for safety's sake and to get a whole bunch of free souls, might as well. We're getting a fair amount of souls at this point. I might be able to buy that tower key a little early. There is an item over here that I forgot because I'm dumb. Some more green blossom if you need any of that herb. Run over here. Kill these guys again. Hey, buddy. Miss me? Take him out. Grab some free fire bombs. Thanks, man. Come over here. Retrieve a soul of a deserted corpse. Fatty! And then head on down this way and you'll see two Lothric knights patrolling opposite one of another. Go ahead and pull one at a time. Obviously you don't want to fight both. Come here, buddy. Hey! Hey! Pay attention to me. I deserve your respect. And pull him away because the other guy's obviously going to walk back. You don't want to deal with two. They don't tell each other, you know, they're not very good communicators. There's a reason why this is a fallen kingdom. Because the knights here aren't very good. Now if you hit that shield enough, it will reel back like that, and then you can give them a nice riposte. And just smash the ever-living crap out of them. But it's dangerous because... Hello. It's dangerous because if you bounce off with your weapon like that, they have a pretty open spot to hit you. And I'm just going to get hit in the face with that. It's important that you do that. That you just take shots to the face every once in a while to remind you that you're human. Go ahead and whack this guy a couple times. I will not lose my ember to you. Oh, jeez, that was cocky. Going for a jumping attack. I'm using all my Estus. I definitely won't be fighting the boss like this. By the way, we're close to a boss. Drop this knight. None of you are giving me anything. Come on. I don't want this chainmail. Give me a helmet or something. Left is a dangerous foe. We'll come and get them in a moment. I'd like to clear out the easier stuff first. Psst. Hey. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hold on, actually. Just give me a second. Use one of these coins. Alright. Yo, what's up, dude? Give me your armor. I need it. Come on. Give me a helmet. Your helmet looks really nice, man. It's a compliment. Now give it to me. Titanite Shard, it'll do. Those are great. We're going to need a lot of those right now. Ooh, see? That little effect right there was the ash of that guy giving me some Estus, which was very, very kind of him. Now let's take a quick mosey on up these stairs, and we'll see a blue version of the guys we've been fighting. This dude is kind of rough, actually. He's just like the ones we've been fighting, but he's blue, which is scary. Yeah, give him a hard hit to start, and you'll see that he's got a lot more health as well. Nice. See, look at that damage. He just obliterated my health bar. Oh, wow. I don't know how that last strike didn't hit me. Ooh, there's the lunge. You gotta watch for that pose, because that lunge goes really far, and then you die and you lose your ember! Oh, we actually picked up a Lothric Knight Great Shield from him. I don't think I've seen that before. That's pretty cool. I don't think I quite have the strength. Yeah, it's 36, if you want to use that, for real. So, yeah, good luck. Anyway, let's see how this goes this time. Let's actually, you know what, let's go ahead and stand back. We'll roar. We'll move up slowly. Hit him as hard as we can. Just try and chunk as much of that health off as possible. So the longer you fight this guy, the more danger you're in. There we go. Get away from that. If you're far, he'll lunge. If you're close, he will do a sweep like that, and it... Oh, covers space, but he is done. Nice, that went really smooth. Get a refined gem from him, which is probably my favorite kind of gem. It makes it so the scaling for both strength and dexterity on a weapon increases, while lowering the base damage. Because I like using hybrids of strength and dexterity as my builds, it's really cool. So if we come in here to this cathedral, there's someone waiting for us.
Ah, the wait has been long, unkindled one. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their churning homes converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed. This farewell gift is for you. It is the insignia of an old covenant. If you fear trespassers, dark spirits drawn by the embers, then etch this upon your heart, and the old Concord will beckon noble blue sentinels to hunt these foul spirits.
The Way of the Blue is a great covenant, and I wish more people would use it.
Unkindled one, head to the high wall's base, go through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed. But beware. The dog keeps a close eye on things. The vile watchdog of the Boreal Valley.
Alright, so let's go deal with this so-called dog. I'm going to equip the Way of the Blue. Basically, if you get invaded while you're holding that item, a blue sentinel will be called to assist you. Nobody uses the Way of the Blue, and blue sentinel seems like a really good idea. I wish more people would use Way of the Blue, so that we could actually... Oh, you know what? Hold on, before we do anything here, I forgot to re-ember. If I ever run out of embers, what I will do is I will simply put down my white sign soapstone and help somebody with a nearby boss. That will re-ember me and give me one to put in my pocket. It's actually incredibly useful to do summoning. And you can also get embers from killing them. Still not armor. Still okay. Getting good stuff instead. There's all these dead pilgrims on the side here. It's very creepy, actually. Let's call this guy up. Look at the pile of summoning signs down there. That's awesome. Connectivity is clearly okay. Oh shit, I didn't leave Discord. Who is that?
Oh.
Hi Byron, I'm gonna leave Discord now.
Okay.
Special guest, Byron Burns.
Yay.
Just beat him down. Don't care about that shield. Damn, man, this place is summoning heaven. Look at this. Ashen one, Mucky, Broca-Cola, no skill, Juanoflit, no skill again, Fantalos, Rack. I thought maybe there'd be an NPC one here. Trap ahead. That's not a trap. He's not a trap. Oh, wait, you're talking about this? Yeah, this is a trap. I'm gonna drink up. Why not? Fill this up. So here we are at the base of the high wall where Emma was telling us to go. But where's the vile watchdog? There's nothing here. This place looks legit. Look how chill this is, man. There's nothing wrong. Let's go use this cool, creepy tree door. Meet Vordt of the Boreal Valley. Kind of threatening dude. Kind of a pushover, actually. I will try and do my best to actually show you how. He telegraphs like a mother. Half of his attacks don't hit you if you're under him like that. Look at that. Look at that telegraph. You can just easily roll through that and then hit him. He takes a lot of damage. This battle axe obviously helps a lot, but even with a regular weapon, he still does not have a very large health bar. But he is creepy. Look at him. Look how cool he is. Just wait, roll, smack, smack, repeat. Nope. Some of its attacks do come out fast. Those will hit you cheap, not cheap, but quickly sometimes. Whap. And now he goes into phase 2. There are phases in this game. Pretty much a thing that was unheard of in the other Dark Souls games. This is his charge attack. He's going to charge 3 times. You're going to roll 3 times. And then he's going to breathe. And you're just going to walk behind him and just decimate him. Punish him for his stupidity. That charge attack is actually pretty damn strong if he can actually hit you with it. Just don't let him do that. And he also now inflicts Frostbite, which is a very interesting status ailment. It really messes with your stamina regen. While he slams over there, I'm going to heal up. I actually have a... Oh, there's the charge. There's the second. He didn't continue to do 3, which is a shame. Maybe he didn't do that because he succeeded in hitting me once. I'm not sure. He murdered me! We did it! We died to Vordt. Alright. I'll be back down there. His music is so intense. Alright, let's go ahead and see what happens when I don't play with my food, huh? I have a lot of souls in here, alright? I can't lose them. That's a lot of souls, especially this early. I want to do stuff with them. Whoop. See, stuff like that, you can just roll through. It's just all about timing with the rolling. It basically makes you just super invincible, though. And he's gonna roar, gain his new frostbite abilities, and we're just gonna hit the shit out of him while he roars. Doing his charge, which I believe he always opens up this phase with, and then I can punish it severely. He's gonna fist me, which is just really unnecessary. I'm not that kind of guy. 1 charge. Only 1. You stupid oaf. Oh, whiff. Major whiff. Whack him. Try not to look at his butt too much. He's gonna lunge forward a little bit with that one. Keep healed. I'm not embered right now, which is fine, but it does, you know, obviously nerf my health bar. Boop. Boop. Easy peasy. Just a little aggression. Aggression, honestly, it rewards you in these earlier bosses, not so much the later ones. And we get his soul. We get our ember back, which is good. I'm glad I wasn't embered. And then we light the bonfire. And pop a squat. Ah, wonderful. Now I'm going to mosey on out here. And as I do so, I'm going to thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I will see you next time in the Undead Settlement. Down there. I'm done with you people.